Hello and welcome back to Codechef. In today's video, we are going to learn about one of the most important concepts in OOPS, interfaces in Java. We'll also learn about interface methods, abstract classes versus interface, encapsulation versus abstraction. Make sure you practice alongside with this video by running the code in the online compiler of Codechef. You'll find the link in the description below. So let's get started. Introduction to interfaces. We've already learned about abstract classes. Now let's move to another powerful concept used to achieve abstraction, interfaces. What is an interface? An interface in Java is like a contract. It defines what a class should do, but not how it should do. We often say interfaces provide 100% abstraction. That means methods inside interfaces usually have no implementation. The implementing class must define the behavior. Key features of interfaces are: interfaces methods are implicitly public. It is implicitly abstract. Interface variables are public, static, final, meaning they are constants. A class uses the keyword it implements to implement an interface. A class must implement all methods of the interface. Otherwise, the class must be declared abstract. Interface and runtime polymorphism. You cannot create objects of an interface directly, but you can create interface reference to subclass object. For example, animal object is equal to new dog. This enables runtime polymorphism. This is how the basic interface syntax looks like. So here, draw has no body. It is automatically public abstract void draw. Implementing the interface. This class uses implements. It provides the draw method. Now let's look at an example here. In this example, we demonstrate how interfaces in Java help achieve abstraction by defining a common behavior that multiple classes can implement in their own way. So here we define an interface named animal, and then that declares a method of make sound. And interfaces in Java cannot contain any concrete method implementation until Java 8+, which allows static or default methods. This means any class that implements the animal interface must provide its own implementation of the make sound method. Now we have two classes of dog and cat which implements the animal interface. Here we have interface animal. This declares an interface named animal. And here we have void make sound. This declares a method inside the interface. It has no body. It means any class implementing animal must define make sound. Now class dog implements animal. This creates a class named dog. Implements animal means the dog class agrees to follow the contact of the animal interface. Now here overrides. This is an annotation. This tells the compiler that the method below overrides a method from the interface. Now we have public void make sound. This makes the implementation of the make sound. And system print. So this will print woof to the console. It represents the sound the dog makes. Similarly, we have class cat and it will make sound meow. Now we have our main class Codechef. This defines the main class where the program will run. Now this is the main method, the entry point of every Java program. So this execution starts from here. Now we have my dog. Here we create an object of dog, but the reference type is animal. This is polymorphism. And we have cat similarly. So my dog makes sound. Calls the make sound method on the dog object. The output will be woof, and similarly here the output will be meow. Now let's try running this. So here you can see our output is woof and meow respectively. Interface methods in Java. Inside an interface, all methods are public abstract. Even if you write void show, Java teaches us public abstract void show. Now let's talk about abstract class versus interface. Here both help in abstraction, but they are different. Here, method implementation of an abstract class. Abstract class can have abstract methods and concrete methods. Interface can only have abstract methods before Java 8. After Java 8, default and starting methods are also allowed. Now we have variables. Abstract class can have instance variables, static variables. The interface only has public, static, final, and constants. Inheritance. So in abstract class, a class can extend only one abstract class, and in interface, and class can implement multiple interfaces. When to use interface? You use interface when you define a capability or an unrelated class needs same behavior. For example, flyable and speakable. Encapsulation versus abstraction. Abstraction hides implementation details, it shows only functionality, it focuses on what object does, for example, driving a car without knowing engine details. Encapsulation, on the other hand, wraps data and methods together. It protects data using access modifiers and it focuses on data protection and control. For example, bank account balance is private and access usage, getters or setters. The key difference is in encapsulation it protects data, whereas abstraction simplifies usage. They often work together. Encapsulation helps achieve abstraction. So that brings us to the end of this video. Try creating your own interfaces and practicing on the Codechef compiler of what we've learned today. Try different variations. The more you practice, the better. So keep practicing, keep coding, and I'll see you in the next video.